guys again, welcome, Honey here again, and we are back to supposedly wonderful future. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, this title, I always have trouble saying it. Yeah, might as well lead the way, Jackie. Fantastic. Let's go. Let's see. Chapter 1. Dimly lit house. Oh, so you leave the office together, an unlikely pair of a woman feeling out of a place, and a man who is about to feel the same. Excitement and anxiety are battling inside you for attention. You wonder if your ability to drop everything and walk away with the first time traveling person you have met should be considered marvelous, disastrous, ridiculous, or all of these at the same time. You make your way through the same alleyways of nearby buildings that must have made Jackie sweat earlier this morning. As back alleys change to busy streets, you notice that her nervousness is starting to return. After 10 minutes of determined, crowded maneuvering, you turn into another narrow passage where Jackie produces a miniature device from her pocket, apparently preparing to do whatever she needs to initiate the time jump. 5 more minutes pass. You think the most natural preparation would be to find a secluded corner and make sure nobody's watching, but she seems more interested in checking her watch than looking around, as if simply standing at a certain spot at a certain time guarantees your privacy. Then she presses a button on the device and you close your eyes. Funny, she didn't ask you to. You just felt an urge to close your eyes. And then you find yourself elsewhere. The transition is sudden but so smooth it feels like waking from a dream. Was it indeed just a dream? Possibly, whatever. However, you generally try not to fall asleep in unknown environments, and this dark place certainly qualifies as one. It looks like somebody's living room, but there aren't any people around, and there is no sign of Jackie either. As your eyes adjust to poor illumination, you notice 3 separate doorways. Perhaps one of them will lead you to some answers, or at least an exit. What the hell is this? Euthanasia, a peaceful exit. Your story, your choice. Whoa, our life is a story. We choose how to tell it, and we like to do so on our own terms. There is happiness created with our family and friends, appreciation of the days lived to the fullest, satisfaction with the challenges conquered, endless wonder about the world around us, our place in it, about where we come from and where we go. There is pain as well. Sometimes it feels like there's too much of it, like it completely took over and now tells the story for you. But this is an hallucination. This is an illusion. Pain has no power. It is at the mercy of your decisions. You can fight and endure it, and you can also let it go. Make no mistake, it's not the end. Our stories are continued through time by all those we affected, and then, in turn, by those who they affected, and so on, far beyond the limitations of a single lifetime. What's lost is the ability to control it, but until that happens, no one can take it away from you. You are free to make the final choice of your story the way you want. Please note, this item is intended to be handled by authorized medical personnel only. The prints and other similar materials can be provided to a patient and... I don't know what the hell is this. So this is supposed to be euthanasia, a peaceful... So that medicine that's supposed to kill yourself right there, right? I don't know. Well, let's just go here. But if we indeed go to kill ourselves, that means we have something. Judging by this collection of shows, it's the summertime outside, or at least not a snowy winter. I should have known it was umbrella. And here's the front door. At least you think it is, considering that it looks bigger and more sturdy than the other doors around the apartment. It has some kind of electronic lock with a shiny red circle on it, which might be an indication that the door is locked. Still, leaving this place sounds like an ostensibly course of action, so it shouldn't really stop you from trying. Try to open the door. No, it's really locked. You give the handle a good push, then a good pull, but whichever ways it opens, right now it's firmly secured in place. Examine the lock more closely. The lock appears to be little more than a plain surface that probably acts as a sensor for a keycard or some other electronic key, but you see nothing of sort lying around. You place your thumb on the surface, just in case it works with fingerprints, but the lock doesn't grace you with any kind of reaction. Knock. Despite that, knocking usually happens the other way around. You try your best to produce an audible sound, yet no reaction follows. Try to force the door open. You push with all your might, but the thing looks sturdy enough to stump a professional door kicker. Step away. Okay. So I can't leave either. Let's go to this door. What the hell is this? What the hell? Oh, origami. It's midnight. A small figure sitting on the bed looks at you with a curious expression. Hello. A girl, what are you doing here? Hi there, little girl. I'm not little. I'm big and strong and smart. Sure thing, big lady. What are you doing here? Well, there was this woman who invited me to the future, so I went with her. But I guess she was just joking. I have no idea, to be honest. I literally appeared here out of thin air. Probably something stupid. I always end up doing something. I confess myself the same question. Well, you're funny, but mommy tells me not to talk with strangers. We don't have to be strangers. What's your name? I'm Mitty. What's yours? Pleased to meet you, Mitty. I'm Michael. Hello, Michael. See, we're not strangers anymore. Cool. So, spooky house you have got here, Mitty. Electricity bills or something? Mommy just doesn't like light anymore. That's fine. Hey, do you know how to open the front door? I need to be elsewhere. Mommy has the keys, just ask her. Well, I'll talk to you later. Cool. Thanks. Now we know where the keys are. Well, I bet he's the mom. So, probably that medicine, it's for her? Purse, errands, France, breath, focus, errands, perseverance, yeah. At the center of the kitchen, you find a middle-aged, tired-looking woman sitting on a small stool. She seems to be lost in thought and doesn't notice you. Hello, madam. I'm sorry to suddenly appear here like that. I'm not quite sure how it happened. Oh, that's alright. You can never be sure in this place. Do you live here? I think so. Do you need something? Could you unlock the front door, please? I'd like to leave. Sorry for a strange question, but is this the future? Are you familiar with a human called Jackie? Never heard of her. We don't get many visitors lately. Could you unlock the front door, please? I'd like to leave. Feel free to. It's unlocked. I left the door open because I'm waiting for someone. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure the door is locked. Nonsense. I know I left it open. I'm not out of my mind yet. Well, no, seriously, it's closed. Check it yourself if you don't believe me. I can't check it. I'm waiting for someone. But I can assure you, it is open. Now, is there something else I can help you with? Sorry for a strange question, but is this the future? What here? Oh, I always forget the things. But it can't be the future. How can it be the future when it's still... Time is still. Time is still, you say? Time is still. Nothing happens. Nothing good. But nothing bad either. And that's the way I like it. Well, I'll leave you to your thoughts. Excuse me, have you seen a man around here? No, why? What do you mean? Other than me? You mean? Yes. You see, I'm waiting for someone, a man from the agency. They promised someone will come to help, so I just sit here and wait. To help with what? Do you need something? No, nothing really, never mind, sorry to bother you. Oh, so we have to help her, right? Let's see if we can talk to her again. No, I can't. Let's try again, Mitty. Hello, Mitty. What's happening to your mom? Hello again, the woman thinking in the kitchen. Is that your mother? Yep, it's my mommy. I love her. Oh, that's sweet. Only what? No, nothing. It's alright. You can tell me anything, you know. I can keep a secret. Mommy won't play with me. Won't even talk with me. I tell her, come on, mommy. Please, 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 please. But she just covers her face and starts crying. Maybe your mommy is worried about something? That does sound strange. I'd get emotional after so many pleases too. Something is strange. I don't know. It's boring here without her. I wish mommy would play with me. Well, I'll talk to you later. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure thing, Mitty. I made this delicious cake for mommy. Can you give it to her? Maybe then she will play with me. Of course, I'd be glad to. Thank you. You are so nice. The little girl suddenly starts to couch in a quite intense manner. You realize now there is something strange about the way she speaks. Maybe it's because she's got a cold, or maybe she just has an unusual voice. Are you sick? A little, but the doctor said there's nothing to worry about. It will be over before I know it. Well, let's see that cake you made. Alright, the girl gives you a circular box full of meticulously shredded paper colored with different crayons. It does look quite festive, though certainly inedible. What a beautiful cake! I'm sure your mommy will be delighted to have it. Thanks! I'm confused. So, as I understand, both of them have problems, correct? No, this is just sheep. If this is really the future, the order must be serious in stagnation. Here, let's turn this off before a little girl shows up. I mean, another one. These must be Mitty's favorite drawings, most recent drawings. Drawings chosen by her mom. House. I see what you mean, Mitty. This place could totally use more windows. And the girls who finally got a potential to be working on the next Silent Hill game, that is. I like Silent Hill. Once upon a time, in a place quite far from here yet so legitimately creepy, you can't help but wish it was even further away. So both of them are sick. something else? I met your daughter. She asked me to give you this. What? No, wait. What? She's your daughter, right? She? Oh, no, I mean, yes, I mean, you don't know whether she's your daughter or not. No. Is there something wrong with her? No, not with her. There is something wrong with this whole place. But I seem to be forgetting what. Yes, everything is so unclear. Okay, now you're getting illusion. I'm sure proper illumination will sure the place up. Oh, sorry, I'm such a terrible housekeeper. It's just that they said someone's gonna help, so I'm sitting here and waiting. Not much else to do. So you'll take the gift or not? What gift? Here, see? It's a cake. You hold out the girl's creation. The woman stares at it for a moment, then reluctantly takes the box. She looks inside with a pained expression, a mixture of fear and disgust on her face. As if her mischievous girl could hide a cockroach there. Something tells you she's not going to enjoy her cake very much. What do you think? The woman suddenly starts fighting with tears. I don't know, it's very colorful. Well, I'll leave it be. Do you need something else? Was it you who turned TV on? TV? Oh yes, I mean, it's programmed to switch on at a certain time. I used to watch this show, but recently it's been only static. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah, maybe. Is there something else I can help you with? I'll leave you to your thoughts. Are these family's favorite photos? A girl, a railroad, a roller coaster, a pocket watch, kind of a mishmash. Oh, I get it. These must be photos of Mitty along with the photos she took herself, topped with a picture of her holding a camera to tie it all together. In that case, the girl is certainly not bad, though she's definitely more into colorful drawings at the moment. Oh, now I can... Well, time is still here, literally. Also, stopping time is what photos generally do. I doubt that what she meant, though. I'm not sure I get the mood of this picture. Is it some kind of funny incident reminder? It looks rather sad to me. I hope this is not hidden hint for some tricky puzzle I'm supposed to solve. Whoa, yeah, sure. Let's go again to the girl. Hello again. Hey Miri, good news. I gave the cake to your... The package is successfully delivered to the recipients, ma'am. Really? She took it? That is awesome. Did she like it? She was impressed. Will she come to play now? I don't think so, Miri. I'm sorry, your mom looks very preoccupied with something. Well, I knew it. It won't be enough, so I made another gift. Wow, you're a very resourceful girl, you know what? You know that? It's a very special gift this time, something that can help Mommy's troubles. Here. The girl excitedly passes you another round box. Inside, you find cut-out drawings of what appears to be medical tools and supplies. There is also another load of shredded paper. Oh, are you playing daughter now? Yep, Mommy looks like she's in pain, so I made things that will help her. She can stitch her troubles with those tools. And if it won't be enough, there are pills there, magical pills that can solve all your problems. I know pills like these exist. Mommy once told me about them. You really thought this one though, did you? You are very thoughtful, so how is this going to work exactly? Like magic, poof, and now the pain is gone. Ah, right, poof. Well, I guess I'll go give to your mommy. You really... I have a bad feeling about this, but it doesn't look like I have another choice. Thanks, you are a real friend. Yes, I have a bad feeling about this. Something is going to happen, right? Do you need something else? I've got something else for you. What? Your daughter asked me to give you another gift. It's a little more imaginative this time. You give the girl's second word to her mother. The woman absent-mindedly reaches out, but then her gaze falls upon the contents of the box, and her hand freezes in midair. She jerks as if the gift slapped her across the face, and then suddenly lets out a wail. Why are you doing this to me? Stop, stop, I beg you. Calm down, lady. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just passing along stuff made by our daughter. Whoa, she's not my daughter. She's my mother. What? What the hell? Excuse me? Is there something I don't understand, or are you just messing with me? What? She's a little girl. Really? How crazy can you get? What the hell? Just look at her. Get a closer look. She's no little girl. She's an abomination. Alright, calm down. I'll do as you say. It's hard enough without you wailing and yelling. What the hell? Well, it's true. We haven't seen her. You strain your eyes as you approach Mitty, but the room is too damn dark to make out any details of her appearance. Annoyed by the constant lack of visibility as well as general lack of sense on the premises, you move toward the switch. Turn the lights on. Seconds later, an involuntarily gasp escapes your mouth. Every bit of Mitty's skin is covered with liver spots and deep wrinkles. She looks grotesque, like a genetic experiment gone wrong, or a Benjamin Button making a cameo in a horror movie. Seconds later. Yeah. Mitty, oh, what's wrong with you? Nothing, I'm alright, why? Your body's all wrinkled. You look like an old lady. That's because I'm here at the moment, but it's nothing to worry about. I heard the doctor saying so, I heard it myself. The woman says you are her mother, not her daughter, is that right? My mommy says so? That's a funny thing to say, what does it mean? I have no idea, I need to leave you for a moment, okay? Okay. I'm still confused. What? Lady, you have got some explaining to do. Why is your daughter covered with wrinkles? Is she not well? She's not my daughter. She's my mother. I already told you, but yes, she's seriously ill. A late stage of Alzheimer's disease. Oh. Okay, even if I believe it for a moment, how can Alzheimer's disease convince someone she's a little girl? That's because it wasn't just Alzheimer's. We tried the surgery. They can heal all kinds of terminal illnesses these days. Well, not Alzheimer's yet, not officially, still in a testing stage, but it's open for public if you are willing to risk it. They said there are 90% chance of success. That's a good certain, right? Well, and I assume the surgery failed. Yes, it's beyond repair. The doctors don't know what went wrong and can't do anything about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's in our hands to decide the fate of the girl. Well, strictly speaking, it's not. It just means 90% chance of success. What kind of crazy surgery was that to have such side effects? Brain surgery. And they are not side effects. They are a result of failure. And before the surgery, she was a little girl before. No, she was just fading. Not recognizing me, forgetting things, forgetting how to talk, drifting away. Well then, it was even worse, right? I mean, at least she's all cheerful and innocent now. No, it's more horrible than ever. She's delusional, and she acts like a kid. I hate kids. So we have more than one problem to solve. Why would you hate kids? Because they are a burden. They scream and shout and poop and pee and get sick all the time. They destroy your health and damage your psyche. They bleed their parents and then throw them away. Whoa, I'm feeling repulsed right now despite all your troubles. Isn't that a bit too much? You were a kid, Hans. Oh no, I'm different. I never abandoned my mother. The only reason why we raise kids is because we need to have someone replace us after death and keep the human race alive. But we are practically immortal now. We won't have to worry about kids much longer. Well, strictly speaking, it's not but why stop talking with her altogether? So what are you going to do now? Nothing, I'll just sit. They said the man from the agency can help me, but there is nothing left to do. If he comes, I recommend him to sit down too. But why stop talking with her altogether? No, I simply can't talk with her. It's a mockery. She's a kid and I hate kids. Well, I know, the doctors talked a lot about that, but how can you worry about statistics when your mother fades away in front of you? Good point. You will do whatever it takes to cure. Right? Whoa, this is a tricky one. You approach Mitty again, but the initial shock wore off by now, and you notice that she may not be so unnaturally grotesque after all. She's just a very short person burdened by age and illness. She could probably pass for a stereotypical old granny if it wasn't for her cheerful girly behavior. Hello again. Maggie, how old are you? I'm 8. Why? You don't feel older? Like it's hard to move. You're tired all the time, and I do, but that's just because I'm sick. Do you remember anything from before? Of course I do. We used to talk and play a lot. I enjoyed it. Mommy is always so nice. She never treated me like a kid. I hate it when people treat you like a little kid. I'm not little. Okay, I'm bored. Nothing happens. I wish I had your problems right now. No, don't say that. Oh, something is about to happen. Alright, I'm not sure I want it though. What? I want it. Better than sitting on. I'll talk to you later. What's going to happen? Okay, let's talk to her again. No! Oh my god. They are forcing me to use the pill, correct? Oh my... damn. I didn't want to. So I am forced to use the pill, correct? And I can't... Jesus Christ. Damn. I have no one to choose this. Does this pill do what I think it does? This is not the kind of thing that should be casually lying around in a living room, right? Maybe somebody could explain what it's doing here? What? I found a strange pill in the living room, alongside a booklet about euthanasia. Do you know anything about it? I tried to get an euthanasia pill, even to sneak one, but the doctors won't let me. They have dozens of chemicals that can kill you peacefully, but they are very good at controlling who gets them. The agency said they can get me one, though. Their man will have a pill. I wonder how it got there. You tried to get one? You mean you want to euthanize your mother? I thought that might be the way, but I'll never be able to do it. Impossible. I'd rather sit here paralyzed till I fall asleep forever. You don't have to do it yourself. No, of course not. It doesn't matter who give it to her. It's just wrong. But you have to decide something. No, never. I can't decide. I won't decide. I will just sit here till it all works out by itself. You can't just sit here. You'll both die if you just sit. But why? Bad things happen when you try to do something. Look, just hear me out, okay? I know it's hard and you're not even fully aware of your surroundings, but we need to talk it through. Yes? I think you should go there and play along. Pretend like she's your daughter now. But I can't. She thinks she's a kid. I hate kids. She's not a kid. She's your mother, and she needs you. Now more than ever. Isn't it what being family is all about? But no, please, it's too hard. It is hard. It is horrible. Unbelievably hard. I think it will be a torture, and I can't even fathom how you feel. But it's a torture you need to endure all together, like a family. Please, oh, I beg you, please. She would have been proud of you, a daughter that never abandoned her until the very end. Nobody could wish for a better daughter. Oh my God, I'll try. Thank you. Now just be careful, one step at a time. The woman rises up from her stool with a huge effort and starts to slowly move toward the kitchen door, shaking badly but still maintaining her balance. You consider giving her a hand, but then conclude it might confuse and weaken her even more. It seems to you that each step takes a year, that by the time she gets to the bedroom, you will be as old and wrinkled as her mother. Then again, after the talks about the future in your office, a sudden change of scenery and this place's emotional turmoil, your perception of time is too messed up to give it any credit. You enter the bedroom just as the woman gets close enough for Nicholas to notice her. The old lady's eyes light up and she makes an effort to jump off the bed in excitement like a real little girl would do, but her else quickly betrays her and she opts for a simple smile of recognition. Mommy! Hello, darling. Did you come to play? Yes. Oh, this is so cool! I have so many games in mind. I don't know where to start. Listen, darling, let's play a special game. What kind of game? The game of switching roles. You will be my mother and I'll be your daughter. Okay, that must be fun, but I'll be a good and happy mommy. I'm not going to cry and I will play with my daughter all the time. Let's play and play and play. Whoa, I feel like a great mommy already. That's because you are. You'll be. Oh, okay. The woman collapses on her knees, unable to hold the weight of her own body any longer, places her head on the old lady's lap, and starts to shake with silent sobs, but then stops quickly and abruptly, as if left with no energy to produce any movement at all. A paralyzing thought crosses your mind that she collapsed for good, or can collapse for good any moment now. The powers of one broken middle-aged woman are nowhere near enough to hold this twisted experiment for any meaningful amount of time, but you wave this thought away with all your might. You must believe that you are done the right thing. You have to believe. But then the woman falls asleep, and her breath gets steady, while the old lady leans a little forward and starts to stroke her new mother's hair. An affectionate and peaceful expression on her wrinkled face. You hear a faint creaking noise coming from somewhere in the hallway. The front door you tried to forcefully to open before must be unlocked now. Oh yes, it's opened. The front door is open. You are free to leave this place. Step out. Yeah, we have solved awesomely this case. Oh, I'm glad I didn't give the pill. You walk through the door and out of the building to find that the world outside looks just as dark as eerie as the 4 rooms from before. A silhouette of what appears to be Jackie nods and waves its hand towards a car so blurred it surely won't be able to take you anywhere. You take a seat anyway, and much to your surprise the engine roars alive. Shadows of skyscrapers start to pass by behind the window, but all of them are just different variations of the mother-turned-daughter and daughter-turned-mother swirling in crazy dances, excited to welcome you into their household as a new family member. When the dimly lit house finally gives way to reality, you find yourself staring at a city skyline through a window wall, apparently at a high floor of some building. Jackie stands nearby, looking tense, but much more composed and determined than she was back at your office. It appears she is ready to answer a lot of questions and prepared that some of them won't be nice. Whatever happened to you was part of the plan. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, we are going to end the episode in here. I don't know if there are other ways of doing the last chapter, but I will see if there is, and if so, I'm going to recreate those and play again on another video. Okay guys, thank you again so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out.